Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to episode 4 of my tutorial series, and I'm gonna go ahead and be very fast. So basically what we're gonna be doing in this episode is we are going to draw arms and legs. We finally reached this point to finish the front and side silhouette. I won't have any kind of big tips on a lot of things actually today, which is slightly disappointing, but by now, I mean, if you've practiced well enough, well, not necessarily well enough, but a lot, then you should be good enough to follow this tutorial. So I'm just gonna go ahead and draw my general shape from every other episode. If I can draw properly, that would help. There we go. Alright, so starting from this point, once again, like I said, the pec muscle, blah blah blah. You saw episode 1, so I won't stick on this for too long. Alright, so once you reach this part, what you want to do is kind of make a 4, you know, like these 4s. But instead of having this line, this one right over here, you want to just keep this kind of shape. And that shape will be our guide. So what I normally do is I just come in, bring it to about the center point, or the end of the rib cage, like I've shown, and basically just kind of draw the shape, really. So the outside part, I just to get a silhouette of the outside, how the arm goes outside, and once you curve in, this would normally be your elbow, and on the other side, the arm always curves up a little bit in this kind of motion. So when you get this part done, you should get something that resembles this. Now, once you've got this awkward looking shape, this is where you can actually start filling in, so you know that the arm, okay, the arm has the biceps, so it kind of goes roundish around here, and I know that here it kind of stays thick, but then it goes thin. So you could just put in general shapes like this, and voila, you already have the general shape for your arm done. And that was like super fast. And for what comes of legs, what I normally like to do is just make what we call the grandma underwear, if you want. And from this point on, I just do the same. So I just come down. Let me zoom out so it's a bit easier to see. I just come down. Once I reach the knee level, and just kind of do the same kind of curvy shape, if you want to call it that way. Let's call it this way. We'll call it the curvy shape. So yeah, once you get that and your curvy shape in, you could. This is where you can kind of get creative. I mean, this line here, you really want a girl with bigger thighs. You could bring it out more. If you want a gap, you can bring in the gap. If you want less of a gap, just bring it out, and so on and so forth. As for the knee, you kind of have to, you can picture a circle, you can picture a square. My leg is honestly a little too, just a tiny bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and fix that right now. There we go. So yeah, something more like this. And we're just gonna do the other side a little differently, so we get a bit of variety done. And right now I'm starting from the inside because that's kind of a bit of my preference. I'd rather start on the inside and then I go from the outside and just draw my remaining lines. Another thing that's good to know is women have curvier legs than guys, so had this been a guy, let's change colors. There we go. So had this been a guy, I would have kept it a lot more. Oh, what's this ugly color? Come on, there we go, red. So yeah, had this been a guy, I would have kept it a lot more boxy. So then, and same thing, you know, but from the calf, I would kind of, instead of having it curve back in, make it a lot more triangular, so something kind of like this. So I'd have my knee over here, then here would be the calf, and then something a lot more straightforward on one side, and then the other side I guess you could make a little subtle curve. And yeah, when you link everything up together, it gives you a nice leg. Also for the guys, you draw the grandma underwear as well, but in between the legs I just like to add a little bulge just so it gives me a bit more space to work with, I guess. And let's just gonna work on a shape here, general shape. So yeah, so I get something like this. Actually, let me just make this bigger. And yeah, same thing applies. Same method. Although, well, depending on the guy, I mean, like if you want to add muscle, then you'd probably draw a little extra line over here for the bicep. And keep on going like this. So that would be a lot more of a muscular arm, or else you could just keep the same technique we had for the lady. And wow, already 8 minutes in. That went pretty fast. So yeah, to complete this line, kind of like I said with the guy, just like a gentle curve, kind of comes in straight afterwards. Like this, and you have a pretty general woman's body shape. Now I'm just gonna add a bit of shading for no real reason, and I guess I could go on ahead and show you a bit of toning for the abs, because I'm really bad at talking today, sorry. But yeah, I kind of just go around my general ab area, and then I just shade my stuff in, so I know it's going to be a lot darker. I just shade it in. And that's pretty much just about it. Just giving you guys rough ideas. So again, let's just make it bigger. Drawing over here. So this is my shoulder. If I were to go down like this, this would be my body. So the arm, I would bring it to about the end of the rib cage that you don't see, but it ends right about here. So if I were to draw the one shape thing, there we go. That's roughly where it would be, and then you could just round this up, add the rib cage kind of line going in. So yeah, about here. I kind of like to curve it a little bit, so I get a bit of a how can I say this, shape idea. And I kind of went a little too overboard over here. Yeah, there we go, something like this. Then the other side, fill up the hole. Let's just erase what we don't need. And yeah, this is pretty much it. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and see you guys next time.